Good Monday and happy April Fool's Day. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. No fooling today. It's another warm one across south central and southeast where temperatures have been pushing the 70-degree mark across southern parts of the Panhandle around Craig and Klawock. Readings there were in the upper 60s by late afternoon. Temperatures will likely set some new records across some eastern parts of the state while cooler air is forcing its way into the northern Arctic coast. There is a fog developing across eastern sections of Canada. As a low pressure system slowly pushes southward, that colder air will make its way all the way to the Alaska range. And watch for lower visibility and aviation concerns as a result of that, perhaps some higher terrain snow around the Brooks Range as we get into the next several days. Meanwhile, high pressure is still sitting out across the southwest coast. It is creeping eastward, allowing a south and easterly flow to continue for most of the Aleutian chain. A 973 millibar low across areas in the northern Pacific close to Attu and Kiska is driving winds up to gale force, but that's about as strong as I get at this point. Nothing terribly exciting out across the west except for continued areas of IFR conditions and periods of rain moving through the southern Bering Sea. Warm conditions continue across the interior tonight. There's moisture lingering across the lower terrain, and with that we do expect some fog across the Yukon Valley, maybe a few areas of mixed rain and snow around Nunivak Island and Eetolen Strait. As we were saying, high pressure is pushing southward across the Arctic coast. That's driving in some colder air toward the Yukon Valley starting tonight. Watch for some pockets of rain and snow across the central and eastern interior. Again, nothing too significant at this point, but it does look like cooler weather is on the way. High pressure will remain anchored across the Gulf of Alaska at 1,017 millibars there, and the sky should remain fairly clear for southeast, but watch for some coastal areas of cloud cover across south central and parts of southwest. For your Wednesday, colder air advances all the way down to the Alaska range with low pressure hovering in Prince William Sound. Still not enough to change the weather up too much around south central, but we do expect to see some higher terrain snow in the eastern Alaska range and maybe some precipitation sneaking its way into the highway system above Haines and Skagway. The question is how far south will that go, and right now we're keeping it out of Juneau, but watch for further details and forecast updates. High pressure continues dropping southward toward the Arctic coast with fog around the Beaufort Seacoast by Wednesday afternoon. With Alaska statewide weather, this is meteorologist Dave Snyder. Find us online anytime at weather.gov.